to your beginning of the month reading for August. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's get in here and see what your energy is for the beginning of the month of August. Aquarius. Okay, the card you have coming up is Five of Pentacles. Okay, feeling like you might be left out in the cold somehow or another. Okay, clarifying on that card to figure out what that card is really retaining to over here. This card not only is going to clarify on the Five of Pentacles, but it's also going to clarify on the entire reading. Okay, let's see. Movement, choices, and decisions. Okay. So, looks like you might be left out in the cold, not feeling the greatest. You might even be sick for some of you. And also might have the flu or cold. Going straight into the situation of the present, near past, and the near future. Since this is a general reading, please take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, throw away. I will get to as many of the scenarios as possible within the reading. Okay, going straight to the present, we have foundations and achievements upside down. So it feels like you're not really manifesting. If you are manifesting, it might not be doing it properly. Okay, so getting to the light. So, that's interesting. Very interesting. In the near past, you had financial material changes, and in the near future, you have triumph and passions ignited. Alrighty, guys, let's see what's going on here. Getting straight into the near past first, so that way we can understand how you got into the Five of Pentacles. The financial material changes, you could be looking for financial material changes, or feeling okay. Near past could be yesterday, an hour ago, a month ago, a year ago, who knows, right? It's going to be different for everybody, so let's see how this is resonating. Not moving forward. Your financial material changes are not moving the way you want them to move. Meditation, relaxation, meditating on that with the Eight of Swords. Wow, lots of meditation going on, and a lot of inside your head, not taking any action, not moving. So it looks like your financial material changes are not moving the way you want them to move. This has kind of put you into a rest meditation mode. It looks like you have been doing a lot of thinking in the near past about this. It actually got you stuck in the Eight of Swords, a lot of giving you anxiety and a lot of mental conflict. And your material changes are not moving anywhere. It feels like it's just really, I'm feeling kind of unstable and completely just stopped, right? Inactive. Could be for you or a partner. If this is your partner's money and financial changes with the both of you, it could be dealing with a Pisces. I have a lot of swords here, you guys. You could also be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, as well as a Pisces. But it could also just be you, since you have that Aquarius inside of you. So it could just be yourself, or you and a Pisces. So it could be, you know, if you're in a, maybe it's both of you. Maybe your job is not bringing in enough money, neither of you. And this has caused some mental conflict. And this makes you feel like you're out in the cold. It makes you feel, and this is where that Five of Pentacles is really coming in. It makes you feel like you have a loss, a hardship, You're clinging on to whatever faith you still have within yourself. Yeah, but being underneath the foundations and achievements over here, this is the Four of Wands with pretty much the Magician in itself, being that it has that manifestation of getting to your foundations, and also that passion within it of the Four of Wands. But I'm really feeling like, however it is, there's some kind of money hardship going on. We have the money over here and the financial material changes. It makes me think that money is lost. Things are not going the way they're supposed to go in the near past, and it has really caused you some real big hardships and loss. Lots of difficulties. And it does feel like you have gain the perceptive that the perception of what's going on when you went into meditation. So you understand, but it just keeps you still tied up. Are you still feeling tied up now is pretty much the question. Even though you have the perception of going on doesn't mean it's going to get you out of that mental anxieties. Having those tough times on your hands. Could even be with the Five of Pentacles when it comes to a career or a job. It could be the failure to have job searches. Maybe you've been searching for a job, feeling like you have lack of opportunity around you. You're having a horrible time trying to get back on track, and it's really just feeling very disheartening for you. It's making you feel like I can't get to where I need to be. Like I said, if it's not just you, maybe it was your partner who lost their job and you're thinking about this. Maybe they made the money. Maybe they are the money maker. Maybe you both are. Maybe you're both having this problem. But I really do feel that this is really financial issues. It almost makes me feel like you may have even started running out of resources, money, and you're having a hard time. It's next to this movement, choices, and decisions, you guys. It's like I'm trying to make all these movements. I'm trying to get out there. It just feels like there's nothing available for me at this time. I am having a hard time getting a job or getting back to work, or they've cut my hours and I'm not making as much as I had before. Something is going on because it's not moving the way you want it to move, and it could have even just stopped and just is not moving at all. Maybe it became slow and then it just was over. The movement, choices, and decisions, you guys, card is signifying pretty much the changes and choices that had to have been made, the hard work and great effort that you put in, and of course that determination and ability to, what looks to me like, either get back to work or find a new job or get your hours back. Remember, it's important to stay flexible and focused. Just keep focused on your goals, pretty much is what it's kind of saying. The thing that is most disheartening for me is that the foundations and achievements card is upside down within this reading. I mean, the whole reading in itself is disheartening because it's showing me that you've lost money somehow or another, but this one's worrisome. And that's because it's showing the movement, choices, and decisions. There's no manifesting. And I think it's because it's not saying you're not manifesting, and it's not saying you're not talking to God and that you're not asking for prayers. It's more like I'm not really taking the whole initiative to maybe law and attract right, because this is a law and attraction card. That's probably the best way to put that. To get to where it makes me happy. But it just feels like your law and attraction, like maybe you're not doing it correctly, and this is where you're having problems. It makes me feel maybe you get wishy-washy. The biggest problem about law and attracting is wanting something and then feeling like you're not going to get it. So it's like you're making the chariot move, and then it's going to move backwards because you think you're not ever going to find what you're looking for. So you start becoming sad saying, you know, I really, really want this. And then you turn around and you're like, but I don't know if there's anything out there. I've looked everywhere. And then, you know, it becomes negative. Two of Wands, looking out. It looks like you have been searching. You are searching. And I see that with the movement, choices, decisions. It's showing that searching, searching for a new job, searching for whatever this financial material change is that you're looking for. I just really feel like it's a job. But really searching out there and really looking. Yeah, Four of Wands again. See, it's telling me the same thing, you guys. It's almost like your passion for what you're looking for now is kind of, it's like inadequate. It's like you're looking for something, but you're not putting all your heart and soul into it. I know it seems weird because you're a lot of them are gonna be like, that's so wrong. I've done everything. I know. But that's what it's telling me. It's improper. It's like the loss of perspective. It's almost like you've kind of given up in its own way, you know, because this card right here is loss of perceptive. Here you were perceptive. Here you're still perceptive, and you've gained the perception, but when it comes to the overall, you've lost perceptive. And it's almost like you've lost hope. Because if you had 100% hope, this would be upside down. So I feel in some ways you get very energized and you go out there and you look for this job. But right now, you have kind of lost perceptive. You've kind of lost hope. If you were trying to save money, and this is all about save money, and you had to go through all of your money already, it could be the overspending. You keep overspending money, so you're not going to get to the, you know, material change that you're looking for. But more than anything, if it really feels to me like you're looking for a job, but it just feels like you've kind of lost the hope. But you're still looking. It shows the Two of Wands. You're still looking for this job, but you can't find what you're looking for. So it's kind of like you're giving up. Yeah, Three of Swords. It's hurting. It's hurting, and it almost feels like the way you want to law and attract and the way you want to do things, it's almost like you kind of almost lost faith in some ways. And you don't really law and attract anymore. Even though you're still, you know, if you're still Googling online to find those jobs, you're still putting in those applications. If you're in the newspaper, you're still circling them and calling them, however it is, right? I know they're not really like that much anymore, but it's just the idea. But no matter what, you're still putting out those job interviews. Take it how it resonates, guys, okay? But you're still putting out, you know, looking for that, but it's just giving you so much heartache and pain, and maybe they're not calling you back. And all you want really is just your happiness. You want your light. The light card is the Sun card. You just want that happiness. You want to feel that freedom. You want to feel like I finally got what I want. You are wishing. You're wishing, and you're even going through this healing process about this. You're trying your hardest to get back on target, but there it is there. Oh. It almost feels like you get really excited. Maybe they call you back. You're expecting them to do something for you. You know, you get in the right direction with the star. They call you back. They say, you know, hey, let's go ahead and have this job interview. You go in, you take the job interview, you expect them to give you something, and then the next thing you know, they don't call you back. They're like, we'll call you in 2 weeks to let you know if you have this job. And you get really excited, and you start wishing, like, I want this job, I want this job. And you feel this happiness coming towards you, and then all of a sudden, it's like, they don't call you back in 2 weeks, and then you get this resentment going on, you get this worry with the Page of Pentacles upside down, and then the next thing you know, they're not calling you back, and then it's causing you to get very upset, and And then maybe even you get a little lazy, right? Maybe you get a little lazy and you're like, I don't want to do another one right now. And I feel like the laziness is of the card is more like because of the Three of Swords. You felt like you were Three of Sworded, and I think it's because it's almost like you resent this job. Like, how dare you not call me back? You know I was totally worth that. And then you get worried, and then you feel like the Five of Pentacles again. And this is, the Five of Pentacles is in this energy at this time. And then this is where you start feeling out in the cold. Why didn't they call me back? How come I can't do this? I've gone through 5 job interviews and I can't seem to get this job. And then that's where that Chariot stops moving to do so. And yes, it puts you in this Ten of Swords. So instead of getting the light that you need, instead of getting the sun what you want, it gives you the Ten of Swords instead. Because all of a sudden you get this, like, I just feel so disheartened, you know? It's so disheartening. It's like I've done everything. And there, the Chariot upside down. Yep, it stops moving. What stops moving? Clarify on what stops moving. The Magician. There it is. What stops moving? Law and attraction, manifestation. Because why? Because all of a sudden now you're in this energy. Because all of a sudden you get this energy. So you're like from this energy to this energy, which makes the Chariot stop moving, which makes the manifestation stop going. The law and attraction stopped. So everything you were wishing upon a star for, everything you were doing has now stopped again. And with the Magician, it's like to get this Chariot start going again, to get yourself going to where you need to go, you need to start taking action again. Positive reinforcement, positive action. Don't let every little thing get to you. I know it might have been 5 jobs that you were looking for, 10 jobs you were looking for, you know, or I went to work and then, you know, depending on what state you're in, like I know in California here, you know, that we open things up and then next thing you know, governor's like, close it all down, right? So it's like you're going back to work and then all of a sudden it's closed down again and you're like, what? I just opened, you know, especially if you're an owner, right? It doesn't even matter, your coworker, even coworkers, you know, they've closed. So, you know, let's see, we had the bars open. They reopened them when everything opened up. And then last month, about 3 weeks ago, they closed them back down. That's going to cause this, right? So if it's not that you're 100% out just looking for a job, maybe you're just waiting for your business to open back up or your, you know, wherever you work. And then that hurt a lot of people. Here in our town, I know the bar owner. He's a very good friend of mine. And I know he was very disheartened when they said he needed to close this bar down again. Okay, so this puts a big hurt on your finances. Okay, he had barely just got everything ready to reopen. He was very, you know, happy. You know, he can only have so many people within the bar at a time. So they were actually, you know, only allowing 20 people in at a time. That was actually hurting the business a lot. But at least then he got to make money. And then all of a sudden, California shuts down again. And they're telling him, you can't open, you can't have nobody there, close it down. They closed down the gyms, they closed down the bar. It even made our gym, which is actually right across the street from the bar, made it go bankrupt. So now they don't have jobs, right? So something to this point, right? So take it how it resonates. And I'm telling you, this is very disheartening. This whole scenario is very disheartening. So yes, but you have to keep the action. And I know if it's something like that, you're like, how are we going to keep the action? When it's something like that, it's going to be rougher. But you just have to keep the faith within the Five of Pentacles. That the movements, choices, and decisions will be made for the near future into what they need to be. Just don't give up the faith. Don't give up the action. Triumph and success over here. You have the strength. Strength card is coming out. Keep your strength and keep your confidence alive with the triumph. The triumph is that victory. Keeping that victory within your mind. Knowing that sooner or later everything's going to be better. Holding on tight. But you do have the death card, that loss. You know it, and it's coming, and you're like, but I only have so much. With the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, best thing you know, save that money. Like it said over here, don't overspend too much money, because, you know, if it's off and on like that, how are you going to do anything right? And yes, you're going through a huge loss in the near future, a huge loss, and you know it. You feel it. You're just going to have to keep the strength and confidence with yourself and keep faith. Don't give up. Don't overindulge. So the Nine of Pentacles again, don't overindulge. Don't buy things that you don't need. And this is a Capricorn card, so that Capricorn part of you is like the Taurus side. You know, I am a Taurus, so we have a materialistic piece to us. Money and material. Just keep your overindulgence down. If it's not needed, don't do it, right? And I know sometimes it makes us happy when we have things, because, you know, it can kind of keep us happy, but it's not going to help in this scenario. And got your Aquarius over here with the star. You're going to have to keep that logical thinking going. Yeah, King of Pentacles, the loss of wages. And you just keep continuing to see the loss of wages, but Spirit is really just telling you need to keep the confidence to win the victory, even through the loss. It's overcompensating. Overcompensating on what is actually just like overcompensating on everything that's going on around you. Don't overcompensate. Meaning, yeah, see, and I just said it too. What did I say? Sometimes material things make us feel better. It can make us a little happy. You know, if I just buy these new shoes, it'll just make me happy for a while until I get a job. I get a little bit of saved money. I can still buy food. I can still pay the rent. I can still do this, still do that. But what it's telling you is you overcompensate and start buying those materialistic things. It's going to hurt you. It's going to cause more chaos and calamity. So, you know, don't think that like having money, you know, to do these overcompensating things is going to, you know, make you feel better, because it really, you know, I just don't see that. It's just not. If anything, it's going to cause the death card, you know, even a bigger transition within your money loss. Passions ignited. I know, because you know, yeah, I know. It's like that Nine of Pentacles is sitting on top of that passions ignited, but it's like, but that's what makes me happy. Especially when I'm sad. I know. But you have to wait for the perfect timing for all of this to come through. Page of Swords coming out upside down. And it's like, okay, so this is what makes me happy, but I know I need to save that money. Wait for the perfect timing. I can't be spending money on that stuff no matter how much it makes my passions ignited, how much it makes me happy. I cannot do that. You should not do that. Okay? Do not allow your Capricorn side to do this to you. Okay, think logically. Use that logical side, because that's what's going to save you at this time, because otherwise it's just going to make it worse. And you think for a second it's going to make you happy, but the more you're not going to work, the more money that keeps going away, you're going to look at those pair of shoes and be like, damn it, I shouldn't have bought these. Okay, because you don't know what this is the unknown. It could end up making you irritable in the end, because you're still waiting for that perfect timing for everything to come back together. Do not allow it to make you irritable. Do not make it to the point to where you feel, you know, yeah, you're just going to get to that point where it's like, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, crap. Then you're going to be wanting to be in maybe even some denial, right? Oh, those shoes, maybe they didn't, maybe that's not what it was. I don't want to believe it was the shoes that held me back. I'm going to try to blame it on something else, right? It was the shirt. It was the shirt's fault, right? Because I really like these shoes. But it's because pretty much it's just pretty much because it's unknown to when the perfect timing is coming. You don't want to do that. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you do not know when these offers are going to come in. You do not know when this job offer is coming in. Because at this time, there is no job offers coming. But look at that. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You don't know when it is coming. You do not see the unknown offer of money. You do not see it coming in at this time in the near future. You do not know when that is coming. So don't do anything hasty. That's the word. Don't do anything hasty. Because, you know, you might regret it later. And I think that's really what that Page of Swords is also, is it's a denial card. It's a regret. That was the word I was looking for earlier. We do have the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups coming up in the near future. So you do have the Six of Pentacles. It looks like sooner or later, though, you will find that fairness. Sooner or later, you will find what you're looking for. You will find what you're looking for in your Ten of Cups. Somebody will actually come and give you a job offer. Okay, so for others of you, this is a charity card, so you might need to get that unemployment. You might need to, you know, get the benefits. Okay, get those benefits. I'm also hearing that this could also be, I'm going to say it too because I do hear it in my head. It's that second stimulus package coming in, which is going to help you save the money that you need to get back to the things that you need. Okay, for those of you who are in that area of needing that stimulus package, who make that kind of money, right? Because I do hear that would be that charity, that reform, that giving, and it's going to help you balance your checkbook, help you balance where you need to be and what's lost. Okay, so, and it's going to help you with your family. So, and that's, you know, that's what I hear. So, okay, just be careful, be careful. So let's see what's going on over here. These some angel cards. The angels want you to know through the angel message cards, perfect timing, that, you know, and we just said that over here with the moon. We're waiting for that perfect timing. Trust in yourself and have trust within the universe. Get more information. That could be also over here if you're looking to get some financial help. Communicate clearly. And I'm going to put that over there because I feel like it's drawn this way. And that's because of this. Communicate clearly when you are talking about law and attraction. Communicate clearly so that way you keep that law and attraction going. That, you know, Lord always hears your prayers no matter what, okay? But it's the, it's not so much the prayer factor because, you know, like I said, they always hear your prayers. It's the communicate clearly when you're wishing upon that star, blowing out that birthday cake. That's that law and attraction. Communicate clearly so that way they know exactly what you want, and try to keep it positive. Try never to give it any negative energy. Keep it going. Yes, for success. Thank you. Yes. Ask your angels. And that's that. Yeah. Same thing. Okay. And that was the reading for you. And it looks like in the near future, you know, it is what it is. You're just going to, you know, just stay strong. Stay strong over here with the Strength card, my friends. Okay. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.